Are you an addict? Before you say no, think about this. Do you find yourself craving that next dopamine hit, scrolling endlessly, reaching for junk food, or relying on substances just to feel okay? Do you need a Starbucks coffee before you can start your day? Addiction isn't just about drugs, it's about anything that controls you. Today, we're breaking down the science of addiction, why it happens, and most importantly, how to break free. Stay with me because this just might change your life. Addiction, it's a word that carries weight, sometimes with shame, sometimes with misunderstanding. But let's get one thing straight. Addiction is not a personal failure. It's a complex health issue rooted in biology, psychology, and social influences. Today, we're diving deep into what fuels addiction, how it rewires the brain, and most importantly, how we can break free from unhealthy patterns, whether it's social media, fast food, substances, or even workaholism. There's hope. So stick around. At its core, addiction is a survival mechanism gone rogue. Our brains are wired to seek pleasure and avoid pain. But in today's world of instant gratification, we've overloaded the system. Dopamine, the brain's reward chemical, spikes when we engage in pleasurable activities. The problem is that over time, excessive stimulation weakens the reward system, leaving us craving more just to feel normal. Drugs like opiates, nicotine, and even processed foods hijack this system. But addiction isn't just about substances, it can be behaviors too. Video games, gambling, and excessive social media use. These can be just as addictive. So, how do we escape this cycle? The key is not to simply remove the addiction, but to replace it. Here are some effective strategies. Number one, find a healthy distraction. Creative hobbies like painting, writing, or playing music can provide a powerful emotional outlet and serve as a healthy escape. Studies show that engaging in creative activities releases dopamine naturally without the crash. Number two, grounding yourself in the present moment through deep breathing, meditation, or even nature walks can help rewire your brain's reward system. Mindfulness trains the brain to find joy in simple, everyday experiences without needing artificial highs. And number three, meaningful work and purpose. People who find purpose in their work or community are less likely to fall into compulsive behaviors. Volunteering, mentoring, or working on a personal project can provide deep fulfillment. Now let's talk about something that's often ignored: radical honesty. Many of us curate our online lives showing only the highlights, but hiding behind a false image can lead to self doubt and isolation. Studies show that being truthful, both with ourselves and others, strengthens relationships and reduces stress. Honesty also plays a role in recovery. Patients who take responsibility for their actions often make faster progress. Therapy can help shift the mindset from self blame to self awareness, leading to real growth. Addiction isn't just a mental game, it has a biological basis. Brain scans show that long term substance use impairs the brain's ability to feel pleasure naturally. But here's the good news: the brain can heal. Research shows that activities like exercise, social connection, and even cold exposure, like ice baths, can help rebuild a healthy dopamine response. The concept of hormesis suggests that mild stressors, like fasting or cold showers, actually make us more resilient over time. One of the biggest barriers to recovery is shame. But here's something to consider: constructive shame paired with self compassion can be a tool for growth. Take Alcoholics Anonymous, for example. It doesn't ignore past mistakes, but it encourages accountability in a supportive environment. Similarly, in families, admitting struggles and mistakes can strengthen relationships rather than weaken them. It's time to change how we see addiction. It's not about willpower, it's about brain chemistry, environment, and coping mechanisms. By replacing unhealthy habits with meaningful activities, practicing mindfulness, and seeking help when needed, recovery is possible. And remember, honesty with yourself and others is a powerful first step. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights on health and wellness. Let's work together to break free from the cycle of addiction. My name is Pharmacist Michael, and I'll see you in the next video.